and inside, getting ready for a key Western Conference matchup as the San Jose Earthquakes take on FC Dallas for the third and final time this year.
Watching Michel, the very talented left-footed player in the midfield, but it's Akindele that catches the eye up front. This rookie's on a sensational year. He's the #1 rookie in MLS. Same lineup for 4 games, so it's nice for any coach to have that availability of his players. But it's the pairing up front of Wondolowski and Perez Garcia that catches the eye.
Wearing the all-red, unbeaten in 8, and this is a key matchup for these two teams.
FC Dallas unbeaten in 8, the Quakes unbeaten in 4. It's a great Western Division Conference matchup. 6 points on the light piece here for the Earthquakes. This one they work on in practice. As soon as it goes down, it's whipped in by Perez.
Ulloa is there. Thrown it, drive, and wide of the mark. Fernandez making his 4th straight start. The Peruvian keeper looked to be caught off guard.
He's an athletic goalkeeper, Israel Fernandez, and he had to be on this one because this was a decent strike by Sam Cronin, nearly snuck into that far post. I don't think Fernandez saw it until quite late. That's the kind of opportunity that Sam usually strikes well, and maybe that's going to fire this Earthquakes team up a little bit now. FC Dallas are back in a very good shape there. They've got all nine of the 10 players behind the ball. There's a good race here. Castillo's quicker than Jason Hernandez.
Hernandez slipped. Castillo gets right past him, and the shot is in the back of the net. And FC Dallas draws first blood here at Buckshaw. 30 minutes, and it's 1-0 FC Dallas.
That's just a wonderfully athletic play by Fabian Castillo. The Colombian just showed how quick he is and how aggressive he is in that play, and he was caught one-on-one. He's just that much quicker than Jason Hernandez. Physically drew him out of the play. This is good composure by him there, and a nice little chip finish over John Bush. Earthquakes got caught out. They had possession of the ball, gave it away, and it's a quick counter-attack by FC Dallas, but it's all down to this guy, Castillo. That was a great effort.
He had a goal against Colorado last weekend. He scored the only goal against Philadelphia in the U.S. Open Cup semifinal on Tuesday. And he has reached the back of the net here, the 7th goal of the season. And the Quakes will have to play from behind here.
He's done his work with the ball and off the ball.
Bernardes, but Castillo again. Akindele with room to maneuver. Puts a left-footed shot on, and it's off the far post and in for a goal. John Bush thought he had it covered. You could not place it any better. Akindele scores his 5th of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, he's looked busy and dangerous all night as well, but Victor Bernardes didn't get his challenge right, and although he didn't really strike it as well as he would have liked to done, I'm pretty sure, Akindele, it's got enough on it, and it's accurate enough to bounce off John Bush's left-hand post and make it 2-0 to FC Dallas, and that's just really a bad time to give up a goal, because the Earthquakes, although they haven't really played as well as they have done the last 3 games in this particular contest.
Hollingshead into traffic. What kind of counter can the Quakes have here? Their last opportunity before the end of the half. Atiba Harris trying to pick out Salinas. Watson is there. Perez Garcia, though, is pulled down. And Marufo points to the spot.
Great work by Perez Garcia just to challenge and just make that ball his. He really had nothing on when the ball came in from Atiba Harris. It was a decent break by the Earthquakes, but Perez Garcia, who for me has been the one player that has stood out in this first half, he's made his body as big as he possibly could, and he's been taken down. I mean, it's a clear penalty kick.
Below, you can see the grab on the left shoulder. And now Chris Wondolowski will have an opportunity here.
Fernandez is an athletic goalkeeper. He's a shot stopper. This could be a very important part of the game for this contest for the Earthquakes, and Chris Wondolowski.
Number 8 steps up and drives it over the bar. A sour end to the first half as Wondolowski could not cut this lead in half. And Mark Watson with the long walk to the locker room.
It really has been one of those, whatever could go wrong has actually gone wrong for the Earthquakes in this first 45 minutes. You'd have put the bank on Chris Wondolowski tucking that one away, but he's got it wrong, he's got under it, it's gone over the bar. It's a great opportunity wasted by the Earthquake. I'm sure Mark Watson has got those substitutes warming up, trying to just press a point to this starting 11 that you got to be putting a better effort in, or I'm going to make some changes.
Another giveaway. Here's Castillo. Nice sidestep. The shot knocked down and poked in. Akindele there again, as Bush could not control the rebound. And FC Dallas running away with it here.
Whistle down this guy Castillo again, and he's picking up the ball in little spaces in between the midfield and also the defenders, and able to turn and go at this Earthquakes defense. Jordan Stewart's doing what he can to try and slow him down. Breaks nicely for him, but they saved by John Bush, and he just got onto his heels and he wasn't able to corral the rebound in. And that man Akindele's right on the spot again for his second goal of the game. The rookie's having a tremendous year, but Castillo, gosh, you know, he's just been a thorn in his side, and Fernandez knows how important that goal is, because he's had a tricky few minutes as well, Fernandez, but that third goal really gives FC Dallas a lot of breathing room.
Victor drawing all kinds of attention from Blas Perez.
One-on-one again for Castillo against Jason Hernandez.
He already has a goal tonight. Steps in, slides it past Bush. 4-0 FC Dallas.
It's another wonderful, wonderful finish. Just another great example that speed can just kill you. And this guy, Fabian Castillo, has been electric tonight. He really has. The turnover, the good work by Blas Perez. You know, there's great work by Perez to strip the ball away from Victor Bernardes again. And there's that one-on-one matchup, and it's just a nice little easy slide to the inside and sit it past. Looks a lot easier than it was, but that's just great control, and the speed of the play by Fabian Castillo is very impressive.
Castillo with 8 goals on the year, his second tonight. And it was almost as if he was sizing up Jason Hernandez, waiting for the right time to cut back to his right and then tuck it in that far post. Perez Garcia, who's had his bright spots tonight. Salinas moving right past Costa. Thompson with an opportunity here, keeps the ball on his left foot, tries to drive a shot through, but it hit a couple of defenders and trickled to Fernandez.
That's wonderful skill in by Tommy Thompson. Wouldn't it be great if he had volleyed that back of the net over the top, and would do it again? This nice little touchback, confident move. If that could have just maybe just on the volley, just smashed it in the back of the net, or just bent it in that bottom corner, that could have been goal of the year by the youngster.
Outswinger, headed toward the corner by Blas Perez, and the ricochet, Akindele. The hat trick. And that young man just made a serious push for Rookie of the Year tonight.
Well, he scored 3 opportunist goals, and he's taken them very well, but you know, it's the marking that comes on the corner kick here. We talked about the Brazilian Michels and his ability with that foot to put a dangerous cross in from set pieces, and this is just a beauty that's gone and found the head of Blas Perez. A decent save by John Bush. I think he knows that he should have maybe pushed that out rather than back in, like Fernandez has done a couple of times. And just unlike Fernandez, who's done that maybe 5 times tonight, John Bush got punished on the one he did.
Akindele came in with 4 goals on the season. He has 3 tonight. And the first career 3-goal game for that young man. Chance to ruin that shutout here. Perez Garcia.
Yeah, Perez Garcia trying to do it on his own now, but once again, he's been a bright spot and a disappointing performance by the Earthquakes. It's a game that, you know, Coach Mark Watson pointed it out straight away. They just didn't start bright enough. The energy wasn't there. The effort wasn't there in some respects as well. It's a flat game for the Earthquakes, and they got what they deserved out of it, which really was nothing tonight.